In the 1920s, the Fundamentals on Information Theory was developed by Harry Nyquist and Ralph Hartley. In the late 1950s, computer science was an emerging discipline. In the 1960s, Paul Baran proposed a distributed network based on data in message blocks. In 1965, Donald Davis conceived of packet switching. In 1980, Tim Berners-Lee built Inquire as a personal database of people. And, on August 6, 1991, Berners-Lee posted a short summary of the World Wide Web. So, in 30 short years, the World Wide Web has grown to, and now, produces billions and billions of dollars on information and commerce on the internet every day. And, because of the digital capture and digital uniqueness, we may see the similar growth in cryptocurrencies in the future. Richard Branson says, if somebody offers you an amazing opportunity but you are not sure you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later. Everybody knows QR codes and barcodes. Barcodes are used to identify manufactured products. QR codes are used to store text, a website URL, or V-card contact information that needs to be stored in a small space. Again. But, you are not sure you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later. In 1962, the Mona Lisa received a valuation of $100 million. If you account for inflation, she's worth over $834 million in today's money. That's a 100-year-old painting, worth over $834 million in today's money. Why is the Mona Lisa physical painting worth so much? Part of the reason is that it is unique. There is only one Mona Lisa. However, just think for a second. What if 100 years ago someone was really good at forgery? They made a new Mona Lisa and it looked so good that you couldn't tell the difference. They switched out the Mona Lisa at the art gallery. I know that is far-fetched, but could that happen? How do we know that is the real Mona Lisa? The real Mona Lisa. Now, we have NFTs. What does NFT stand for? It is a non-fungible token, NFTs. On March 11, the NFT craze hit a milestone. An artist known as Beeple created a JPEG. That is right, a JPEG, an image selling for $69 million. $69 million. You might think, how is this possible? How can a JPEG which can be copied with a right click of a mouse and copied infinitely be worth $69 million? That, my friend, is the core notion and question of NFTs. First, what does an NFT stand for? Again, it is a non-fungible token. That sounds like a mouthful, but it isn't that difficult when you boil it down. It means that it is something that is unique and can't be divided. This is different than Bitcoin, for example, which is fungible. If I trade a Bitcoin to you, you can break it up into 10 pieces, for example. Send 1/10 of a Bitcoin to someone else and you still have 9/10 of a Bitcoin. That new person could then break up that 1/10 and send it to someone else. The Bitcoins are not unique. You can't tell one Bitcoin over another. They are the same in terms of their value and utility. The same thing would be the case with a dollar bill. If I hand you a dollar bill and your friend hands you a different dollar bill, you have two of the same items. The whole notion of an NFT is uniqueness. Think of an NFT simply meaning a digital representation of ownership. It gets much deeper than that, but that is the first concept you want to think about. The fact that now we can have digital representations of the world as unique items. We've always had access to digital things like a domain name or JPEGs. We, however, didn't control them in the ways that NFTs do. You can now produce, buy, and trade these digital items, NFTs, like you would on sites that act much like eBay. It is so crazy in one sense yet simple in another. You really don't need to have any technical know-how to get into NFTs. In terms of wealth creation, one of the reasons why NFTs are so amazing is that you can program scarcity. You can have just one original image. Or a limited number. Maybe 1,000 unique images from a specific collection. The blockchain is the technology that drives NFTs and Bitcoin. You may have heard of the blockchain before, and it is okay if you don't completely understand it. So much is changing on a daily basis. Bitcoin isn't necessarily changing the world. The blockchain is, and social good, SG is the future. A side note. Remember we talked about the Mona Lisa. In 1962, the Mona Lisa received a valuation of $100 million. Today, let's say 2022, this 100-year-old painting is worth over $834 million in today's money. Uniqueness, I agree, but what about the money? $100 million divided by $834 million is 12%. Because of inflation, our money has reduced to 12% of $1962. Inflation in the past, and in the daily news, inflation in the future. How are you protecting against inflation, personally? Your family, your retirement, and your legacy? The blockchain is, and social good, SG is the future. The Social Good Foundation, main advanced strategy, is the Social Good Referral Program. The Social Good team is pleased to announce, until January 31, 2022, they will offer $200 worth of SG crypto for every new referral using your invitation code, via the Social Good app. SG crypto can be saved for interest income, converted to crypto of choice, or cash. Again, SG crypto can be saved for interest income, converted to crypto of choice, or cash. The people you invite will also get $200 worth of Social Good. Use my invitation code and you will get $200 until January 31, 2022. Right now. The advantages for you as the inviter is you actually get $200 worth of crypto for every new user you invite, and the invited person also gets $200 SG. Can you invite 10 people to this program? I think so, right? That's $2,000 in crypto and SG tokens for you. Now, the referral bonus will be reflected in the history part of the app immediately. So you'll see right away if a person took you up on that referral offer. Now the advantages for the people you invite are that they can shop, practically free, up to 100%. Shop at over 1,800 large online stores, via the Social Good app. Now, by the way, this is limited to a newly registered users who signed up using the invitation code. Now, after the new user makes purchases, totaling $30 or more, they will get that $200 worth of SG. So, there is a little requirement. They have to spend a little bit of money with the app and they will get that $200 worth of SG. That's pretty amazing. Right? Get 10 people in. That's $2,000 SG, get 100 people and that's $20,000 SG. So it's pretty amazing. So, the main advanced strategy, refer as many people as possible. Remember January 31st, is the promotion deadline. Again, remember January 31st, is the promotion deadline.